Hey y'all, this is my first weekend vlog. Hi, my name is Talia. Welcome back to my channel. So we're gonna try this again because last week I tried to do a weekend vlog and last weekend was really a good weekend to do one, but I wasn't on my Zoom. I didn't get enough footages. It was mostly me talking to y'all and not showing y'all the stuff that I'm doing. So we're gonna try again. Today is Saturday, February 1. Happy Black History Month. Okay, it's about 5:30 p.m. on Saturday. We got a very late start today. So what had happened was I took a nap after work yesterday and I woke up at like 8 p.m. And then I BS with my parents on the phone for an hour. And then I watched Drag Race. Shout out to RuPaul's Drag Race. It is finally kicking into gear. I am really enjoying season 17. No spoiler, but low-key spoiler. Baby, I didn't know Lydia B. Collins had it in her. Okay, I was gagged. I'm like, not Lydia shaking her little white booty like this. So yeah, I was watching TV last night. I also did some reading. I am currently reading The Other Side of Fame by D. Rose, one of the BRBF authors that I'm trying to check off of my list. I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm about 20% in. So yeah, I didn't go to sleep until like 2, 3 a.m., right? I woke up at 7 a.m. because I needed to post part 3 of my interview with Victoria Christopher Murray. Her next book, Harlem Rhapsody, is out on Tuesday. So I had to wake up at 7 a.m. to post because I don't like posting after the morning. I like posting in the morning. And then I went back to sleep and I woke back up a little close to 1. Talk to my parents for a bit. I talk to my parents like 3 times a day a piece if they're not together. Okay, I'm one of them, okay? I am not I'll call you every Sunday, every other Sunday. No, me, Martine, and Jean, we talk several times a day, every day. And that's just what it's going to be. So yeah, I got a really slow start. I didn't really roll out the bed until like 2:30. Had to shower and ran out and run a few errands first. Had to go to the UPS store. I needed to return a package to ASOS. And then I also ran to Aldi. So first thing we're going to do is show you everything I got from Aldi. So this is a grocery haul 2. We are eating in the house in the month of February. We are not doing any food delivery in the month of February. I'm spending too much money on DoorDash and I'm gaining too much weight. And we will talk about weight eventually. It's hard to be a plus size person talking about weight loss on the internet, especially on like TikTok, Instagram. Never going to talk about those things on there, but I might talk about them on here. Right? Because fat people can't say they want to lose weight. And it's real complicated. It's real nuanced. Anyways, I need to eat at home. I need to eat at home and I need to stop door dashing. I will allow myself to eat out, but when I'm in this house, the food has to come from this house. So yeah, let me show you everything I got from Aldi. I spent about $6.10. No, not $6, $60.10. I think I got a good amount of stuff, in this economy. Still grateful for places like Aldi where you don't have to spend a lot of money on groceries. So no Aldi slander is allowed on this account. You will be blocked. Okay. I'm going to turn the camera around and show you everything I got and kind of talk through what I'm thinking in terms of meals for each item. So here's my Aldi haul. Like I said, we're going to walk through everything. And yeah, let's get started. First, most important thing, blueberries. I eat blueberries every day with Greek yogurt. The current yogurt I'm like into right now is the Dannon Oikos 000. Yeah. So yeah, blueberries, yogurt every morning for breakfast. I got 2 of the Maryland style crab cakes. So last week I tried the boardwalk flavor or variety. And I ate that with like a bed of cabbage, shredded cabbage. I made a remoulade sauce. It was so, so good. So I'm like, let me try the Maryland crab cake flavor because I'm in Maryland and you know how Marylanders are about their crab and about their crab cake. So we're going to see if it can meet the moment. I'm actually going to have this for dinner like right after this haul because I've only had 1 donut and a protein shake. And it's already almost 6 o'clock. I haven't eaten for real. So yeah, we're going to eat this on a bed of coleslaw. 1 serving is 1 cake. Baby, we're going to do 2 cakes and we're just going to eat veggies. So I still think it's pretty balanced for like, 400 something calories. I got an extra one. Might have that next weekend. Got some shredded lettuce. because something I'm really into right now are like burger bowls, basically a Big Mac, but in a bowl. So like no bread. So I need shredded lettuce. I'm going to bulk it up with this classic coleslaw. And here's the meat I'm going to use. This is 93.7 lean ground beef. I have some burger sauce from G. Hughes in the fridge. I'll probably chop in some pickles. I have pickles in the fridge. I have cherry tomatoes here and in the fridge. And you know, cucumbers and pickles are kind of redundant, but I might chop in some mini cucumbers as well. So yeah, got a bag of mini cucumbers. Cucumbers are my favorite, like, non-starchy vegetable. I love cucumbers. Saw this special limited edition flavor, the honey mustard and onion. So I thought that'd be cool for snacking too. One of my favorite things, and you know, it's kind of childish, are these white cheddar cheese puffs. So basically Pirate's Booty, but the Aldi brand, organic. This will be for snacking. Got a bag of baby carrots for red pepper hummus I already have in the refrigerator. Got some little potato little yellow potatoes for roasting because I want to try these pork burnt ends. I've heard really good things about this. This is like a heat and serve type situation. I'm thinking this, roasted vegetables, and then roasted potatoes. And I have roasted veggies in the fridge. Here are some chewy bars for, you know, a quick snack if I have to run out the door. Got these 100-calorie snack pack baked chocolate wafers. I love dipping this in like a light Cool Whip for like a little sweet treat. Got some cherry tomatoes for salads. Got some medium chunky salsa for these tortilla chips. One thing I love is a chip and a dip, okay? And I love me some tortillas and salsa. Last thing is my case of Diet Cola. This is the Aldi brand Summit. I am a daily diet cola drinker, so I do have a can a day. Here for a long time. No, I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So like I said, I need dinner right now because this is my first real meal of the day. I'm going to have these Maryland style crab cakes to have with that homemade remoulade sauce I made earlier this week. And then I'm just going to eat it on a bed of coleslaw mix. I think for fruit, I think I'm going to have an applesauce. This is what the crab cake looks like. Putting this in my air fryer. These liners for the air fryer, I get them off of Jeff's Rainforest. You see, there's no ethical consumption under capitalism, okay? None of these people deserve our money. The default setting on my air fryer is like 15 minutes, 375. I think that's what I just did the last time I had these. And it kind of worked. If I want to cook them more, I will, and I'll try to flip them halfway. So yeah, let's get started. It's like 20 minutes later. I let the crab cakes go a little longer in the air fryer because, you know, I wanted a nice color on them. So yeah, here are the crab cakes. I have some coleslaw mix from Aldi. Here's what it looks like. Maybe like 40 calories worth of shredded cabbage, carrots, whatever. You have these crab cakes on some veggies. I think this is going to be filling and delicious and cost effective because how much are 2 crab cakes at the restaurant? You tell me, you tell me. About to have dinner. So coleslaw, mix, crab cakes, homemade remoulade, daily Diet Coke or cola. Honestly, I am more used to the taste of the off-brand. Is that weird? Anyways, and some water. And then some applesauce. I sprinkled in some cinnamon. So yeah, thoughts on weight loss, thoughts on losing weight intentionally as a fat person, as someone who has a fat liberation politic, not even body acceptance so much as liberation. I'm at my heaviest weight ever and my body is literally breaking down. Can't walk too much, can't stand too long, back hurts, all of that. Can't wear most of the clothes in my closet. I'm sizing out of my favorite clothing brands, you know, just taking up more space. Trains, buses, planes are just becoming a little more uncomfortable. So yeah, we got to lose weight, right? And the goal is never to be skinny, right? For me, if I think about like my ideal weight, I think about how much I weighed pre-pandemic. So like pre-pandemic, I was pretty happy. I was like 240, 250, right? And I'm 5'9". So, weight like that looks differently on a taller person. But like, I was real content. I was really active. I was in the gym 5 to 6 days a week. I was doing Zumba like 4 nights a week. It's been 5 years. So we need to get back to ourselves, right? So yeah, I'm trying to be really intentional. I think I'm talking about this on here to be held accountable. I think for me, as someone who's always been a big person, someone who's always been fat, right? And I'm still gonna be fat, even at that 240, 250, especially according to like a doctor. And I'm still gonna be like a size 16, 18 in clothes. I think for me, we just gotta start eating better and at home, right? Yeah, I'm having 2 crab cakes that are like 450 calories total. And this remoulade is a little calorie dense, but I'm having it on a bed of coleslaw. And it's still something that I'm going to enjoy. And it's still definitely something that is better than anything I would have DoorDashed tonight for dinner. For me, it's about balance. It's not about like restriction. It's not about like disordered eating. That's not sustainable. I can't be like, I can't have a carb. No, if I want a little piece of bread, I'm gonna have a little piece of bread. It's just about eating better and eating in a calorie deficit, right? And no matter how you eat, and trying to like pursue weight loss is ultimately a calorie deficit, right? So long as I'm eating at home and I'm working out again, we're gonna lose some weight and we're gonna be more comfortable and we're gonna be in less pain and we're gonna be able to fit into our clothes again. The fat liberation politic will remain no matter how much weight I lose. If I never lose weight, for me, it's about people in bigger bodies deserve to be treated with humanity. People in bigger bodies still deserve nice things and to be treated with respect and with empathy and with dignity. It's about still taking up space and feeling like you deserve to be here. So for me, that's still going to remain, even in a smaller body, which will still be a big body by, our society standards. Eating at home, cooking at home, and like going back to the gym, working out is really about like tightening up my routine. I think between my day job, this job as an influencer, my routine, I just have not been sticking to a routine. It's like, no, you need to go to sleep by 11 so you could be up at 6 and you could work out before 9. You need to start your day like a normal person, even though you work from home. You need to stick more to a schedule, more to a calendar. You do need to allot XYZ time every night to your influencing and your content creation. You need to find a routine. You need to stick to it. You need the discipline. This is not being restrictive. This is not The Biggest Loser, only eating 2 saltine crackers. It's never going to be that because it's not sustainable. And as someone who's always been fat, you are no stranger to weight loss, right? So I know what it was like when I used to starve myself. And yeah, it would yield in results, but again, not sustainable. And it's a really fucked up way and disordered way to live. So yeah, I'm gonna eat my crab cake. I smushed it all up. I'm gonna eat my crab cake and my coleslaw, and I'm not gonna feel bad about it because look at all of these vegetables and I'm still getting a serving of fruit. So yeah, anyways, let me eat this because if I sit here and talk, I'm never going to eat. But we're going to check back in because I actually need to get ready for book club tomorrow. My book club, Frozen Prose, we're having our first meeting of the year. We're reading the Danger Family series by Endiya Carter. This is a reread for me. It's a first time read for mostly everyone in my book club. And although I'm not hosting the meeting, I still have to get the questions together. So we'll check back in later and we'll talk a little bit about that.
Hey y'all, welcome back.
So while I eat, I'm actually going to watch some YouTube. This is so loud. This is so loud. Anyways, while I eat, I'm going to watch some YouTube. I feel like I'm really behind on like my YouTube. So Talia actually primarily consumes fashion, style, beauty type content. Although I do not make that content, I follow all the fashion girls, luxury girls. This is who I follow. So I follow Pockets and Bows. I think the next video I'm about to watch is from Carolyn Gray. Politics and Fashion, Monroe Steele. Like all them girls, that's who I follow. Tanika B. All them girls, that's what I love. That's what I follow. So who does Talia follow? Who does Talia watch? The OGs. Okay, I've been following Brittany of Pocket and Bows for like, I don't want to say almost 15 years, but it feels like 15 years. Okay, this is what I like. So yeah, I do lists and foolishness and books on my channel and on my accounts, but if you look at who I'm actually following, It's the fashion girls. It's the luxury girls. It's the living my best life in my 30s and 40s black girls. That's what I watch. Anyways, I'm gonna catch up on some YouTube, and then, like I said, we'll check back up when I start preparing for book club.
I'm from Maryland originally. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland originally. Been in New York for almost 20 years. But Hanifa is one of those brands where she kind of came out the gate swinging. She got people gagging left and right. When she did her presentation, like an AI fashion show, they didn't know what to do with her. When I tell you, I was like, wow, innovative.
It is midnight. It is midnight. So after I finish watching YouTube videos and catching up, I'm like, girl, what about tomorrow's videos? What about tomorrow's YouTube, Instagram Reel, and TikTok? Okay, I already filmed the YouTube video for Sunday, but I had to edit it. And then I needed to re-record the TikTok and the Reel, right? So that's my February TBR videos. So yeah, I'm like, girl, you sitting here watching TV like you have no responsibilities. Like, get up and go upstairs to the office. So not only did I, edit, re-record, edit those videos, I also recorded Tuesdays and Wednesdays videos. I'll do Monday's video. I'll edit that tomorrow. That's the last part of my interview with Victoria Christopher Murray. But yeah, Tuesday's video, TikTok is going to be my 5 goals for February 2025. And then Wednesday's TikTok and Reel is going to be my DMV weekend event guide. I don't have to film a TikTok or a Reel until Thursday. So I'm good. Anyways, now we're sitting down getting ready for book club. So like I told y'all, we're reading the Danger Family series by Endiya Carter. This is a reread for me. This is a first time for pretty much everyone except for one of my friends who is also into the same types of books that I am. So like Black urban romance erotica. I'm really excited for Frozen Prose to be discussing this. Last year, I convinced my book club to read Demon's Dream. I campaigned for that book for a year. They loved it. And this is basically our second time reading something a little more provocative than what we typically read. And over the course of 10 years, like, we really haven't delved into like these types of books. I'm leading the meeting like I always do. I'm the leader. I need to write the questions. I'm opening up a Google Drive document. So a little bit about how I develop questions for my book club, Frozen Prose. So for most books, I'm able to find book club discussion questions either online or in the books. Online, it might be from another book club. It might be a resource from the publisher. But for a book like this, there is no pre-existing book discussion guide, at least not one that I've found. I'm developing all of these questions for the Danger Family series meeting from scratch. Even for like the guides that I do find online for books, I usually, add my own flair, add my own spin, ask my own questions. Like, I know these women in my book club. We've been friends for like 10 years at least. So like, I know what we care about, what we talk about. I know about their lives, so I'm able to tailor questions because I know the group. I also try to tackle a lot of these books from like a Black feminist lens. A publisher guide, even though these books are Black books by Black authors, are not, talking about the themes more in depth. Those discussion guides are for a more mainstream audience, but I like to get specific. So I'm either writing all the questions myself, or it's a hybrid between what I can find online or in the book and my own questions, right? If anything, I think leading Frozen Prose has been one of the best things for my hosting, moderating career era, right? I've been really fortunate over the last year to interview like several authors at this point, right? Kennedy Ryan back in May. I did Essence Fest in July. I had 3 authors on my panel. I had 3 authors on my Harlem Book Fair panel. I have an in-person like book chat, one in March, one in April of this year. And then I've been doing Talia's Book Nook for about 3 months. And we have about 4 interviews under our belt. So I do think leading Frozen Prose has just helped me sharpen my skills, develop those questions, ask the right questions, ask the questions that no one else is going to ask these authors. Book club has definitely been a training ground for me as I continue to like host more author interviews and conversations and panels and all of that. We're still in our hosting era, and I am grateful. And this is only possible because of TikTok, of Instagram, of Threads, of YouTube, of me being able to translate content creation and influencing into one of my dreams, which is being the person that people come and talk to, being a host, being an MC, being a conversation partner. Anyways, let's start writing these questions. So basic questions that you can always include in your book club discussion. What were your impressions of the book? Like that's the first question. Another question I like to ask, I love asking who listened to the audiobook, who read the book, because I do think sometimes, depending on what format you consume, it impacts your experience. It impacts whether or not you liked it, et cetera, et cetera. Another easy question to ask, what character did you most resonate with? Which character is most relatable? For this book specifically, I think the obvious theme, given the subject matter of the book, right? We have these three brothers who are into BDSM, and their lives are turned upside down by these three women who are from this small rural South Florida town. I think I want this question to be about sexuality and challenging our ideas of sexuality, of sexual expression. Yeah, these books are erotica, they're smut, but we're still going to have like an intellectual academic discussion about these books. And this is why I'm the leader. This is why I'm good at what I do. So the goal of this specific book club is going to discuss our views around sexuality and how this series challenges those views. Did they challenge these views? Has it changed our perspective about, the BDSM lifestyle? It is 12:14 a.m. now. I need to be done in the next 30 minutes so I can go to bed and see y'all in the morning. Good morning. Happy Sunday. It's about 10 a.m. and I've been up for maybe 2 hours. I woke up at 8. I had to post today's video, my February TBR. It's time for breakfast. You don't see my face because I'm ugly right now, and I don't want to do that to y'all. I'm ugly, I'm braless. I do have book club today. Book club is at 2 p.m. So I will eat lunch at book club. Here's the breakfast I'm having today. This is probably the breakfast I have the most. This is my go-to breakfast. Anyways, starting off with some yogurt. Here is the Dannon Oikos 000. I buy the variety pack at Costco or Sam's Club, whichever one I'm at. Just put in some blueberries, some turkey bacon. I get the uncured turkey bacon from Costco. I think it's the Columbus brand. And then I was lazy this year, so instead of hard boiling my own eggs in this egg cooker, which I love, got it from Aldi, I just bought hard-boiled eggs, already hard-boiled. I will say they are not the same. This is not the same as hard boiling your own eggs. This is a very low grade, low quality egg. The yolk is barely yellow. It's not the same, but I was feeling lazy. I went into 2025 being I just need more convenience in my life. But yeah, it's not the same. I'm gonna cut into them and you're gonna see. This is a basic egg. Let me get some everything but the bagel seasoning. I'm gonna cut into this with this big ass knife that is too big for what we finna cut. But yeah, it's not the same. It's not the same. The thing is barely yellow. This is not a high quality egg, but it's an egg nonetheless. And then I just sprinkle some everything but the bagel. And yeah, this is breakfast, and this should hold me over until book club. I have about 2 hours until I have to start getting ready for book club. I'm trying to leave the house around 1:15. I want to be productive in the 2 hours. I'm going to work on tomorrow's newsletter. So if you're subscribed to my Substack, you know about the weekly, you know that I send out a newsletter every Monday morning. It's very much a weekly update and some other things, announcements. Is there a Talia Talk Tuesday this week? Is there a Talia's Book Nook this week? Here are events, here are discount codes, here's what I'm reading, that type of stuff. This is just a duplicate of last Monday's. Listen, work Smarter, not harder. This video about Huncho House, y'all been getting on my nerves on Instagram, like for real, for real. Like you either love or hate Huncho House. And I'm like, I just presented a video like pretty objectively. I was like, our server was great. The appetizers were great. This is a spot for date night. And y'all are just like fighting in the comments. And I'm like, please take that to somebody else's club. I kind of resent that Huncho House video already. It does have 100,000 views on Instagram though. I'm in Canva. My Canva is a mess. It is an absolute mess. But yeah, this is how I make my newsletter every Monday. It's kind of all over the place, but it comes together. So yeah, this newsletter, I'm going to be announcing that I will be attending Alexandria House's The House Party Experience in Charlotte this July. It's July 25th, 26th, 27th. And this event happens every other year. And the theme for this year's House Party Experience is the St. Louis Cyclones. So it's an all-star weekend. It's all about sports romance. Y'all know I love Alexandria House. She's probably my most read or second most read author. It's either Christina or her for number one. But I love Alexandria House. I've read her entire catalog. I haven't finished Memphis though. I won't finish Memphis, but I've read her entire catalog. I love her. I'm such a fan. And they reached out and they're like, do you want to be an ambassador for this year? And I'm like, yeah. Booked my hotel already. Booked my flights last night using credit card points. Because baby, why is it so expensive for a 90-minute flight? Why is it so expensive to fly to Charlotte from DC? Meet me in the Queen. So yeah, this is the little snippet that you get at the top. This newsletter is going to be really book focused. Yeah, I'm going to talk about the house party experience. I'm going to share the videos I've posted about my Harlem walking tour with Victoria Christopher Murray because her book comes out on Tuesday. And then I'm going to post the YouTube link to my January reading wrap up so you can see all of the books that I read in January. Baby, it's giving Mavis Beacon. Yeah, this is really book focused this week. Also, next week, I'm going to be hard launching my paid subscriber model for my Substack. So now there's going to be a paid subscription model at $7 a month. And that is going to give you access to exclusive content, first access to any events I'm doing. Sometimes events will only be open to paid subscribers. Paid subscribers can chat with me, can message with me, can comment on posts. Paid subscribers will be able to get all of the recordings of Talia Talk Tuesdays and Talia's book Nooks moving forward. I plan to do a lot of entertainment focused content on the paid side too. So like literally episode recaps, fashion recaps of like Drag Race, Real Housewives of Potomac, Real Housewives of Atlanta, Love is Blind is coming back. So I'll be doing recaps. So yeah, all of that like TV film type reactions are going to be exclusive to paid subscribers. Also, any alerts about like events that are happening, tickets are going fast. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, I want to go to dinner. I want to go to happy hour. I want to go to this museum. Who wants to come? And we could do like a little small meetup. You're going to get your $7. You're going to get your $7. And I think that's fair. And I'm going to continue, offering value on the free side. But, this is just a little something extra. Let me get to writing this letter because I'm going to be talking to y'all as I write this and then I don't write it. So this is your sign to get like a swivel mount for your TV because I am sitting in my living room, but I'm also catching up on YouTube. Hey, Monroe. Monroe took a break this month and I'm like, girl, we miss you. I'm still working on the newsletter. I'm still working on the Substack, but I'm going to watch Monroe And then in about 30 minutes, 40 minutes, I'm going to start getting ready for book club. Y'all, it's 1:30. I am running late. This meeting starts in 30 minutes. I'm 35 minutes away, but I wanted to just come in and, check in. Let me see if I like my outfit. Anyways, this is the outfit. The whole thing is Target. I still gotta wear my stuff, okay? The boots are from Eloquy. All of these rings are from ASOS. These are 2 rings stacked together. ASOS. No makeup. I'm just gonna be ugly. For my bag, just carrying my old. This bag is almost 20 years old. Louis Vuitton Speedy. I don't know which one this is. We gotta go. Bye. Hey, y'all. Just got in the door. It's about 6 p.m. Book club was wonderful. As always, there won't be a vlog about this just because of the subject matter. I told you I was going to go through questions and I didn't have time because I was running late beforehand. But yeah, some of the questions: what were your overall impressions of the book? Which book was your favorite? What did the Danger Family series teach you about family and familial relationships? Which Danger Family series heroine did you most identify with? Who was your favorite hero? Fuck, marry, kill, Diamond, Diesel, Declan. For me, it's marry Declan. It's fuck Diesel. It's it's kill Diamond. How did this book challenge your attitudes about sex and sexuality? What were your thoughts about the BDSM lifestyle before and after reading the series? What do you think the benefits of the lifestyle are? Are there any kinks in the book that you now think of more positively? Wait, my mom's calling me. My mom wants me to order her a wig off of Amazon. Hello? Okay, so when you go to Zelle, you hit pay. Did you hit the pay button? Go to pay transfer, at the bottom of your dashboard when you log in. Pay transfer, and then there's a Zelle option on that next page. Huh? Do you see a Zelle button? She's probably going to call back. I'm going to get dinner started. I think I want to try those pork burnt ends from Aldi that I got and eat that with a salad and roasted baby potatoes. So you're not worried about the cap size or the frontal size. The frontal is 7.
With that. I never worry about that before.
Okay, mommy. And then you just gonna put it in a ponytail. You're not gonna curl it. You're not gonna do nothing.
Is there such a thing?
What?
A cap size and all that stuff.
Yeah, for wigs, cap sizes are a thing for wigs.
What?
Cap sizes are a thing. What
does that mean?
Like a custom wig, they'll make sure the cap size fits your head.
Oh, please. I put a, don't worry. The elastic will make it work.
Okay.
The elastic, yeah. Once I put the elastic, it holds.
Okay, I'm placing the order. You're going to get it on Tuesday.
My God, that's quick.
Mm-hmm.
It's I would have ordered before.
Because I have Prime.
And it's just the color I want. Just the color I wanted, a brown. I didn't want the 1B.
Mommy, what if a hair expert is like, this color looks best on your skin? Would you listen to them?
No, I won't.
If someone's like, based on color theory, your undertones, all of this, you wouldn't take their advice?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I do what I want. I'm not.
Okay.
My husband thinks when I wear brown wigs, it looks fine with my skin tone. So what am I worried about?
Color theory.
No, I don't care. My husband, who's the person who matters, thinks that I look good when I wear brown wig. It matches my skin.
Okay, mommy. Anyways.
So what do I care?
I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
No, I don't care about that. You know I don't care about that.
Okay. Well, you have a good night, mommy.
Thank you, baby.
I love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, let's go make dinner. Okay, dinner time. Here are the salad ingredients: cherry tomatoes, English cucumbers. I'm going to eat the rest of this classic coleslaw mix. Pork burnt ends. So here they are. Seasoned and seared pork with barbecue sauce, smoke flavor added, fully cooked. Just heat and serve. Reheats in 3 minutes. Chow. 3 servings per container. Okay. So So I could get 3 days, 3 meals out of this. Here's what it looks like. Three sir. I guess. This is weird. I don't buy stuff like this typically. Let me get the potatoes. Here are the potatoes. I'm gonna roast these in the air fryer. Let's wash the potatoes. So what's playing in the background? One of the Mary J. Blige Lifetime movies. Ooh, for the salad dressing, I love this. Okay, it got every kind of chemical in it. Every type of chemical in it. But I do love the Skinny Girl Honey Dijon dressing. Because ain't no way something could be 0 fat, 0 everything, and it not be absolutely diabolical in terms of ingredients. I already know. Here for a good time, not a long time. Maybe let's do 8. 9. 1.5 servings. Let's do that. I'm going to wash these, chop these up, toss them in avocado oil, seasonings, throw them in the air fryer. Remove pouch from carton, place pouch on a microwavable safe plate, and puncture pouch. Place in microwave oven and heat on high for 3 minutes or until the product is thoroughly hot. Reheating times may vary. Okay. Baby, I don't know how many watts is the microwave. I don't know what that is. So I need to place this on a plate and I need to puncture the pouch. This might be too much convenience for me. Okay. We're going to puncture a hole. Okay, 1 hole. So I'm going to place this in the microwave. I need to take care of the potatoes first. Wash these in the sink. Get some fruit and veggie wash. These are baby potatoes, so like you don't got to scrub. You know, the way you would like a russet. Gonna pat these dry. And then I'm gonna have them. How many paper towels does it take to make a dinner? God knows I waste paper towels in this house. But listen, talk to the corporations about our environment. Do not talk to me. I'm going to have my little paper towel, okay? I'm going to have my little paper towel. Okay, so these are pat dry. But yeah, I'm going to have these. I'm going to have them this way. My thing about the pouch that the pork ends come in is like, when is it gonna like caramelize? Like, is the sauce going to reduce? If anything, if the burnt ends are too saucy after microwaving, I'm gonna put them in the air fryer and get a nice little char on them. This is the avocado oil I use. I'm just gonna do like a cap. Ooh, that might be too much. I'm gonna sprinkle in some black pepper. Sea salt. Do some garlic powder. Onion powder. I think I want to do some paprika. And maybe a little rosemary. I want a little color. Let me sprinkle in some rosemary. I might as well. You know, make sure that they're nicely coated. Yeah, this is going to be the longest part. Listen, I can cook, but not really. I want all of these to be cut side up. For those of you who watch YouTube on like your big 65-inch TV, what this look like? What this struggling look like? I'm gonna throw these in the air fryer for like, let's see what 15 minutes do at like 400 degrees. Let's assemble this salad. What kind of bowl? Maybe this bowl will be sufficient. I think this bowl is sufficient. This has been in my fridge for like 2 weeks, so like I wanted to finish it today. Let's take a cucumber, 1 Persian cucumber, and toss it in. Okay. Yeah, we're having pork and barbecue sauce and potatoes, but we eating vegetables too. Eating vegetables too. We eating vegetables too. So yeah, all of these. And then I'll probably do like 3 or 4 cherry tomatoes. I don't like tomatoes for real. I really don't like tomatoes for real. Like whole raw tomatoes. I really don't like tomatoes for real. I don't like things that are too tomatoey. Like pasta sauce, pizza sauce is fine. But like, don't give me no like shashuka or something. Don't do that. Like, I don't like tomatoes, but I know tomatoes are like a necessary evil. You know, where am I going to get my lycopene from? Where am I going to get that from if I'm not eating tomatoes? Well, this tomato needs to be cut in 4s. This big one. Here's my salad. I'm going to start eating this while the potatoes are going off in the air fryer. Because, baby, the salad be the longest part to eat. It be the hardest part to eat. So here are the potatoes. They look good. They look good. They're a little too oily. I should have put less oil. Or maybe you should have used the spray oil. Here is the pork out the microwave. It's still too saucy for me. I don't want all that sauce. I do not want all that sauce. So we're going to see what half of that is. I also just want to remove or not include all of this sauce that I'm not interested in. I'm just not interested in all this sauce. Maybe I should keep a little sauce in like a small separate container. Let me dirty another spoon. That's the thing about eating at home, y'all. That's the thing about eating at home. It's always a damn dish. It's always a dish. This is why cooking at home isn't appealing sometimes, because it's always a goddamn dish. But yeah, let me ladle in some sauce. Here's the food. I'm going to let this cool down before I seal it. I do not like putting hot food in the fridge. I let food come down to room temperature. So I'm just going to have this set out. And yeah, this is dinner. Along with the salad that I'm like halfway through. We'll check in later. The food is good. These burnt ends, of course, I want it to be more crispy, but they're good. They're good. And then the potatoes for a little air fryer. This will do. And I don't really make pork at home. I only really make like chicken, turkey, fish, shrimp at home. I eat pork, lamb, steaks out the house at the restaurants. So yeah, this is something I'd never make at home. So this little convenience meal will do the job. So yeah, I'm going to finish this, set up my laptop, and watch the Grammys at 8 with the rest of y'all. Hey y'all, happy Monday. It's about 2 p.m. and I did not close out yesterday's vlog. So when I sat down getting ready for the Grammys, I'm like, oh, let me subscribe or resubscribe to Paramount Plus to watch the Grammys. Baby, that ain't work. So I just went upstairs and went to bed, okay? I just read, I'm still reading The Other Side of Fame by D. Rose. I just went to bed. So yeah, I just wanted to close out the vlog. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Next week's weekend vlog is going to be more eventful because I am going out with my girls. On Friday night, we're going to do a little prowling, a little hunting. Saturday, going to a Wizards game with TikTok. And on Sunday, going to my first hockey game. And I don't know what I'm doing for the Super Bowl yet. But yeah, next weekend's vlog is going to be more like action-packed. Bye.